bound only by frozen memories. Lost in time, racing all these broken dreams. Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll can't find my way back to you until you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. Find your way back home. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Until you find your way back home. Don't let me drown.
and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the grand finals of the Battle of the Gamers Call of Duty Mobile Tournament. My name is Adam EV500, and joining me all the way from the South Pacific is Illustrato. Illustrato, you've gotten to watch some amazing Call of Duty matches and cast some. I'm back finally. I'm very excited to hear your take on this past couple of weekends.
It has been absolutely insane. We've got a lot of great games that we saw, that just a lot of upset that we didn't think would go the way that it did. Especially some like the Tribe Arsenal game. No one expected that 2-0. Everybody knew it was going to be kind of close, and we were thinking, okay, it's going to be 2-1. Tribe's probably going to take this in the end, and then it just ends up being a wash, and Tribe just go out 0-2. It's not showing up on that match. A lot of upsets as well, all across the board. Actually, why don't we take a quick look at the bracket, and maybe we can point a couple of things out. So let's take a quick look and see what we had on our hands previously. This was the road. This was the road to where we are right now, to the grand finals here. A lot of upsets on the way. I for one didn't expect the Ascension over Pure Esports. There was a lot of crazy ones like Yukio Esports, and Ascendancy. There actually Ace of Spades going out. The whole drama with Ace of Spades, the thing that happened over there. Fortunately now, which has been sorted out. It's been a whole tournament of drama just to get to this grand finals, but it's been a great ride.
And you're definitely right. I got to catch some of the tournament while I was traveling last weekend, and just rewatch the VODs. Everything looked awesome. I really missed being here, though, Illustrato. And we're going to get our grand finals here underway very soon. But let's talk about the Superstar side of the bracket first. A lot of these teams are the top teams in Call of Duty Mobile, are looking to go to the World Championships. And we have Arsenal today. Talk to us about Arsenal and why they're such a great team.
Yeah, the thing is, Arsenal, they've been in the scene for a while. They're an amazing squad. They have, in every single match that I've seen from them, they have been playing so well together as a team. Their chemistry is on fire. There's a lot of times when you see one player going absolutely ham, and you think it's gonna be one guy, but it's not. It's actually gonna be the rest of the squad as well. There's a lot of players on that team that can be, absolutely lit. You talk about players like Xempi, who can be the star of the team at times, right? But then Xempi had actually some quiet games yesterday. Wasn't exactly popping off. It was the rest of the squad to absolutely pop off right there, and it was beautiful to watch how great the squad of Arsenal was, especially against Tribe, blocking them down, not only in Arsenal but also in respawn kind of game modes. Right there, we saw them get locked out on on the second map, which was Hardpoint as well, and the first map, which was Search and Destroy, was just an absolute bloodbath. 6-0. I don't think I've ever seen anyone get close to 6-0ing Tribe, and it's just an absolutely dominant force that they've been showing us. Arsenal, I don't think that there's anyone that can beat them at the moment. They just look too good.
Yeah, that's and I'm looking at the amateur side of the bracket. We have EzMoney, and EzMoney looking, they looked very strong. I watched the semifinal matchup. What a close matchup that was between them and Yukio Esports. It was going to come down to that last game, and EzMoney pulls it out, and they're in the grand finals. So I'm very excited to see them in their first grand finals here at Stax's Game House. Speaking of Stax's Game House is for amateurs and pro players to interact with each other to get to the top level of Call of Duty. And Illustrata, you can elaborate on this as well.
Oh yeah. So, sorry, wait. You just said EzMoney, right?
Well, I'm talking about Stax's Game House.
Oh yeah. So here in Stax's Game House, the amazing thing, what I love about Stax's Game House is that it's a great place for the community to get together, build that esports career, get started, be able to play, with amazing teams like Tribe, like Arsenal, get to elevate your game. Because for me, back in the days when I was starting out playing professionally and just starting out as well, just in esports, the way I got started and the way that I basically get good was to play against better teams who would absolutely crush me and crush my team. And then that's basically how I improved, because you don't get better, if you just keep playing with the same old people. But when you're in a community like Stax's Game House, where you can play with amateurs and tournaments, so many different ways that you can level up your game, that's the way to do it. And if you want to join Stax's Game House, All you got to do is join the Discord. You want to participate in the tournaments? It's in the link, the description right below. Join that Discord, have a chat with us. Come and join us, and of course,
Mhm.
follow us on our social media. Illustrado Casts on Facebook and Caster Illustrado on Instagram, and over there, of course, Twitch EV500. You can follow him over there.
Yeah, and trust me, I got a lot of things planned here in the future. I was trying to do a video breakdown this week on my stream, but couldn't find the time to do it. I had actually quite the busy week. I was gone last week and had to catch up with work, but it's definitely next week we'll break down this tournament right on my stream. So go click that follow button on Twitch. But Illustrado, let's talk about game number 1 here. We are headed to standoff. And game number 1, what are the predictions? What are things you are hoping for in this first game?
All right. So the thing is, when we come to standoff here, search and destroy. This is a map where you really gotta, as a team like EzMoney, where you're coming from a really big disadvantage. The best thing that you can do is really try to catch Arsenal off guard. You want to be aggressive on those pushes. You want to push on the defensive side. You want to wait for their aggression on the on their offensive side. You want to wait for their aggression on their defensive side, because I think the best thing you can do as EzMoney is try to expect what Arsenal is going to come up with, right? Because you are starting from behind here. You are going up against the Goliath. So what you're going to be needing to do is sort of wait for them to, I don't know, get a little bit too confident, get a little bit too, uh, overconfident in their abilities, and then punish them for those mistakes. Uh, when that happens, of course, you have to be able to capitalize on those and convert those those calculations into actual conversions, right? So you want to be able to convert rounds, and the only way you can do that against a team with such heavy firepower like Arsenal is really trying to outsmart them. But regardless, it's going to be a really uphill battle.
And you're exactly right. After watching those games, and I do apologize for myself being kind of turned around. I'm trying to get our spectator computer to work here, and we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with that right now after the update came out. So give us a couple more minutes, and we'll get you in the game number 1 here. But EzMoney is a team not to be underestimated. I think they have a chance in this grand final. I think that they can maybe take this to 5 games. And like you said, they have to be tactical. They have to set up surprises. They have to be able to really do all these things really well. They have to fire on all 5 cylinders. All 5 players have to do everything perfect if they want to win this game and win this entire thing.
Yeah, well, the thing is, they have to pull out all the stops. You can't exactly sit around and then just wait and hang out and wait for Arsenal to come to you. When they come to you, they'll absolutely destroy the battlefield. I mean, you've seen it before. They took the fight to Tribe every single time. When Tribe was playing defaults, when Tribe was playing spread apart, they would push their defensive side. When Tribe was trying to rush A, they would adjust and rotate and stack B. So they just have so many plays up their sleeve that if you're EzMoney, you got to be prepared for it. And by this time, you've seen a lot of how Arsenal played. You've seen a lot about how they how they do their rotations, what kind of strats they might pull out of the book, how they anchor sites, how they actually handle splits. So you have a lot of information to go off of as EzMoney. But the thing is, it's all theoretical versus in practice, right? Because you need to be able to take that theory that you've studied. You need to be able to take what you've learned from EzMoney, from Arsenal, and actually use it, because it's going to definitely be very, very big problem if you can't do that. If you're not able to sort of put the pieces together, because Arsenal will run over you. They do not allow for mistakes. You make one mistake and they will just it's just like that saying, you take an inch and you give them an inch and they'll take a mile. That's exactly what Arsenal does. That's what they did yesterday with Tribe. That's what they're going to do today with EzMoney if they don't play absolutely perfect this whole day.
So we're going to take a quick break real quick while we figure out these technical issues. Right now it is showing the error of make sure you are connected to a stable network problem. I don't know what that means because I'm hardwired in. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to figure this out. And then it is the grand finals of Battle of the Gamers. So stay tuned right here and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam EV500, Illustrato, right that way. And we are here. We have our technical difficulties figured out. We won't tell you what we did, but we made it work. And I'm very excited to get into this first game between Arsenal and EzMoney. And Illustrato, we broke down the matchup earlier. Give me. That was so loud right in my ears, but that is okay. We're going to get into game one here between these two finalists and really just sum up everything for everybody at home.
Well, all right. So we've got a match between the superstars bracket, which we've separated, and the rising amateurs bracket, which is basically going to be the Goliaths versus the Davids here in this tournament right up ahead. In the grand final itself, the first round is coming up, and we expect to see Arsenal absolutely just dominate. I mean, there's just no way to go about it here. So Arsenal, they're looking amazing strong, and the thing is, if you basically 2-0 a team like Tribe, you're definitely feeling it. But there is a small chance, I'd say, EzMoney gets an upset here. I just don't think it's very likely. Let's face facts, but it could be a little bit of a miracle if we see something like a comeback coming into this one. How likely do you think we're gonna see an upset here, Evie?
Well, I will say one thing. I'm going to go with what Black and Blue said last weekend and even yesterday. I like the fact of cheering on a dark horse, and really EzMoney is that dark horse. They're on the amateur side of the bracket, and going against a superstar team, especially a team that 2-0 Tribe, one of the best teams in Call of Duty Mobile, they should be very happy about that. And they're going to take that momentum, Arsenal will, into this first game. And hopefully EzMoney has something planned on Search and Destroy. Definitely, I'm going to say this. There's going to be a lot of play around that A bomb site. It's the perfect spot if you want to pull off a surprise attack, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I think both of these teams actually have been really geared towards a lot. I mean, yesterday you saw it, especially in Tribe versus Arsenal, and the way that Arsenal played the A site is always amazing. They'd either hit it straight up, do contact play, a really quick contact play and rush it, or do like an execute towards it. Sometimes they would do like a default where they spread out, get like a lurker, and that's one thing that you got to work out from. That was absolutely amazing from Arsenal yesterday. They always had like a route man yesterday. And that was all. There's always one guy just flanking the rest of the team, just shutting down any rotations that they had, making life difficult for the opposing side, which was Tribe yesterday. And on the side of EzMoney as well, we saw it historically with their play. EzMoney, they were really able to play around that A side successfully for the most part. They remember that they did lose the first game to Yukio Esports, so this is already dangerous to start with. We know that the team, EzMoney, they're not exactly the best team on Search and Destroy either, as they do favor respawn maps. But their Search and Destroy left a lot to be desired yesterday against Yukio Esports. So I'm thinking this first map, it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be very difficult, and I think the first map is going to go 100% towards the way of Arsenal.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are in lobby, and we're going to get ready for game number one on standoff Search and Destroy time. Let's see what happens here. It's a best of 5. Anything can happen. It's the grand finals right here at Stax' Game House on YouTube. And we are ready to go. And Illustrado, I've been waiting for this moment pretty much all week. I've been so sad that I've had to miss so much of this tournament, considering that I was here for the full tournament last time. But I'm just ready. I'm ready to see some high class action.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely, we'll definitely be able to do that here today. I think that Arsenal is going to put up a clinic and show us basically what they've got, why they're absolutely insane. So just a quick point to make right here. We do have a substitution coming in, so Space is actually going to be sitting in for EzMoney, and he's been insane. He's one of the players that definitely are to look out for. And so I think this is going to bring a very interesting dynamic to the first game. On the other side, no real substitutions, because why would you? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We got the amazing players. On the side of Arsenal here, you got like Xempi, who has been phenomenal in this entire tournament. But whenever he's not around, the other teammates, Evil has been another dominant force in this team as well. Those multi kills yesterday on those respawn maps. I think there was this one point where him and Main Mike just got 6 kills in a row before actually going down. And it was just like an absolute bloodbath, an absolute wash here that we just saw from them. So um, just looking forward to seeing some more from the side of Arsenal because it's going to be a rough one.
And you're exactly right. And we're ready to go here. Again, another download had to happen. I don't know why Call of Duty Mobile doesn't put every single map with it. Apparently, you have to download the maps after you install the game. So, gotta wait a couple seconds here while we get standoff set up. But Illustrato, what was the highlight of this tournament so far?
Well, for me, the entire tournament has been crazy, but there's been a couple of standout moments. I'd say yesterday with Arsenal and those melee kills. I think wait, who was that? Was it Evil? I think it was Evil or Main Mike who started off the game, the second game of the series against Tribe yesterday with 6 kills, just straight off the bat, shutting down the entire offense, right? The entire offense of the side of Tribe, and just it just blew up. I think aside from that, I definitely still say a good amount of highlights go to Knives Only. I don't think I'll be forgetting that, where they actually did get a bunch of kills onto Arsenal with those machetes. It was just a trip to see. But let's go ahead and see if we can make those predictions come true as we dive straight into the first game of the series. It's the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen, and we got none other than Arsenal going up against EzMoney in this first match in the best of 5.
And we are in game. 3 seconds until everybody is unleashed. And here we go. 2 minutes on the clock. Arsenal on the attacking side, which is going to make this very interesting. Evil's going to have that mine ready to go. And he's also going to be on that sniper rifle. And we're seeing Sug get taken out. Space, he's staying alive. He's on an AK, though. He's not on the usual sniper. Kings, he's going to come in front of somebody. I can't tell who that was, but that was Main Mike, and that's going to be 1 kill at least. That's going to make this a 2v2, and that's going to even this up.
2v2. Make that a 2v1. Is Evil the only one left standing? Looking for the quick scope. Doesn't get the shot. Almost does. Somehow manages to stay alive for a few seconds longer, but it's not going to matter in the end. A 2v1 ending up in the favor currently of EzMoney. They start off strong, and this is exactly what they need to do. So talking about a couple of players in particular, Leyenda, somebody you want to watch out for on the side of EzMoney. So many great plays from him coming up, and AO as well had a great run, but in the meantime, it's going to be a quick hit onto the A side. Crossfire setup. Crossfire is good at the moment, but it's a little bit messy at the moment because 2 players now have dropped from both of these sides. The Crossfire still hanging on strong. Leyenda looking to get a pick off here. Evil still lurking in the back, working in those rotations, but Bomb now going to go down. Still have yet to plant it, but in the meantime, Asta doing some quick work right there, taking down everybody, and now it's only AO in a bad spot right here. Bomb will go down 100%, but will get flanked in the end, and it's going to take us into a 1-1 scoreline. Great round right there from Arsenal to bring it back in the second.
And we are getting ready for game number 3, round number 3, and Space has 3 kills. Space is actually... He is a top player of mine, I would say, if you had to make a list. Very, very good player. Oh, and there's a pickup on to Asta from Space. And Space is actually going to try and pick up 2 here. And he did not. He couldn't find him. A bug in the game kind of just hit him. And that's going to be AO going down. That's going to be the end of that round. It's a 2-1 in favor of Arsenal. And Arsenal really taking it to him these past 2 rounds.
Yeah, that one was very, very close. So the thing is, Space getting that opening pick off, but then get traded out immediately. So they got to work on how they're approaching this A right here, because what the side of Arsenal is doing is they're just relentlessly hitting A, and so there's no way to punish them. But now more mid control trying to be established by Space. Space getting the first kill every single time. Beautiful work from him. He's able to create those openings for his team. Unfortunately, he gets traded out. AO goes down as well. Beautiful shot from Evil. Now, Main Mike looking to get through that corner, looking for that shotgun pick. but not going to happen as the bomb now starts to go down towards that A side. It's a good post-plant situation, but 2 members now dropping off. Only 2v3 left in this post-plant situation against Arsenal, but that's going to make it a little bit easier. Space bring it back for his team. Looking for another one, though, has information on where the last guy is. Going to push him, but Evil takes him down in the end. That's a beautiful shot from him. Now Evil in this 1v2 here will be pushed and going to be taken down. Great stuff right there. The defuse will come in, and it is going to be a 2-2 even scoreline right now for the side of EzMoney.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Good pick off from Space, bringing back his team single-handedly right now. 5-0-5 is his scoreline. He's just been absolutely dominant for this game. As you can see, his stats don't lie, you know, in the words of Shakira.
And now we are tied up at 2 apiece. You know, who's going to walk away from this? That's really the question we're trying to answer. With a minute 40, the bomb plan is going down. Like I predicted, A site was going to be the most contested site. That's 4 rounds in a row on the A site for Arsenal. And Space has 5 kills, and can he pick up more? Sugg is going to try and throw off some bullets. He sprays down. He does know the members are there. You know, this is a harder retake considering that it is a 3v4 still. And now
3v3 now.
Oh, now and Shadow's going to go down. It's now a 2v2 and 2v1, and that's going to be it. That's all members, but there's 8 seconds remaining. Can they get the defuse in time? I think they do. Ooh, never mind. They messed up. Ooh, no. The bomb's going to go up. Oh, and they barely got it. Oh, my God. 3-2.
What on earth?
That was... Oof.
I just want to say I am very clenched right now. I'm very clenched. Why would they untap? Oh my God, that was scary.
That was the most clutch. That took me back to the CS:GO days when you have like 0.3 seconds, and Main Mike is actually going to take somebody. Oh, that was Shadow taking somebody out, but Main Mike got his life saved there. And now Evil with that sniper rifle doesn't see anybody, just throwing off some shots, maybe trying to get an early pick. Space trying to run around. He has 7 kills. He is definitely hard carrying the team. He has the bomb. It is going to be now EzMoney with the attacks. Oh, and Space picks up 1. That's going to be onto Evil. That's a big person to take out. Can they take out Main Mike as well? That is another threat to this EzMoney lineup. But no, Shadow's going to get in from behind, and AO goes down as well. And that's going to be 3-3, excuse me. All tied up here, Illustrato, and things are getting a little bit more tactical now.
Yeah, it's definitely been spicy here. 3-3. I don't think this was the scoreline we expected to see, but definitely showing up on the map to play EzMoney. They have been playing really well. Kings gonna go for that one. He doesn't actually get it in the end, but it's still a good advantage right here. 3-5 right now for the side of EzMoney. They continue this onslaught of Space, taking down every single member of the side of Arsenal. He's been an absolute phenom at the moment, and he gets the last one as well. Taking down Asta.
What a performance we are seeing here by EzMoney. They have the lead 4-3. They only have a couple more rounds, and it's over.
Destroy the objective.
They could take game 1. That is crazy to think about that. EzMoney would just come out so quickly, but this rush to the A site has been one of the best ways, I think, for EzMoney to win. The Space gets taken down, and that's not good. That means 2 members are left. Leenda is going to try and get 1 on the Main Mike, but that's not going to happen. It is going to be all over this round, and we're back to a tied scoreline, 4-4, as Arsenal really just did a great job defending the A site.
Oh my, what a player right there. Great comeback. But here's the thing. This is the one thing that I've noticed right now from the side, of EzMoney. If Space doesn't absolutely destroy Arsenal, the chances of them winning are not very good, especially when he gets taken down early like that. Space now going back to that sniper rifle. He's really good on it. So let's see what he can do as he gets a pick onto Evil right there. Just as we said, Space really making it work for his team, going for those pickoffs. He's absolutely insane. Space still going for that wall bang. He gets the tag as well. He's going to get finished off. Great teamwork right there to get the tag, then the frag. And it's still going to be going on. XMP, the only guy left standing for the side of Arsenal. 1v4 situation. Has to go for the spray down, but Space finishing him off. 14 kills. What an absolute beast of a performance that we're seeing right here from him.
This is exactly what we needed for a grand final here on Standoff for game number 1. And I really hope this keeps up because we are going to be in it for 5 games, I bet. Space has that sniper rifle again. EzMoney looking at the A site. They're not moving quite as fast, but there's nobody defending on that side. They could potentially just run up very close to this on that wall there and just be able to get a plant here. Evil is the only one down for the side of Arsenal, and now XMP is now going to try and pick up some kills, but AO's going to go down as well on the side of EzMoney. Space is still alive, 14 kills, has that sniper rifle in hand. He's just going to try and just play a little more recon. Going to try and fool this Arsenal offense, but now the move, I think the call is going to be onto that B site. XMP is going to be there to somewhat guard it, going to make sure no one flanks from the back, going to run around. And now the bomb plant is happening. They're going to allow this to happen, Arsenal will, and really you got to think now, what can they do? It's a 3v2. Can they retake this site and take out all 3 members, especially when Space has 14 kills? Illustrato, what do you do here?
You got to find Space and try to avoid him. That's like the best thing. When a player is hot like this, you got to get around him. Leyenda going to get flanked himself as well, bringing it back to a 2v2. Now suddenly there's a ray of hope coming in right here, but Space might have something to say about it. 1v1 right here in the corner. Thug going to be going down as well. Now it's Space versus main Mike. 1v1. Diffuse now coming in. Does he spot it?
He does.
He gets it. But then he gets the vision and is able to take him down. Space will come through for EzMoney to get them the first game in the series.
What was that? Space using his brain, using 200 IQ, goes underneath the van and just finds the kill while the bomb was being defused. Scoreline of 1885. Absolutely hard carried here. And Illustrato, that was an amazing first game.
Yo, dude, I'm telling you, you gotta watch out for this Space guy, man. Like every time we see him, he's crazy. First time we saw him was on the was in laser tag, and he was just lighting people up with that sniper rifle. And now, dude, look at this, 15 kills on him. The next person is Thug with 10. Nobody gets close on the side of Arsenal, despite the fact that Arsenal yesterday just put on a clinic for Tribe. So there is a lot of, this is the beauty about seeing like teams like coming from rising amateurs from the bracket of the amateurs, because you get people like Space who are like, yo, where did this guy come from? You know, the beasts lurking within the shallow waters. You somehow find them, and it's just absolutely amazing to see them, you know, work in person. I have to say it was a little bit of a quiet game, a little bit unfortunate for the side of, for the side of Arsenal, but they did play pretty well together. It's just that they couldn't handle Space. Space was just insane in that game.
They started out so strong in the first couple of rounds. They went up 1-0, and then obviously it tied up there. But they looked really strong on the attacking side, getting to the A site. And like I predicted, we knew the A site was going to be very contested. It's easier, I think, to get a plant off there because you have such a blind spot. If you don't have your entire team all over that corner there, they can just sneak up right there at that wall by tank and statue and just plant right there. Arsenal really dropped the ball on defense, I think. They just could not. There was times that they did really well, and that, they took out Space, and that was the end of that. But the rounds that they weren't getting Space down, they were just allowing EzMoney just to get onto the A site, getting back, and they couldn't retake because they lost 3 members in a firefight right away.
Yeah, I think what was absolutely crucial about that game was Space just going ham and going to get the first pickoffs every single time. In a map like Search and Destroy, that is super duper important because you want to get that early pickoff, you want to get that early advantage and then capitalize on it. Every single time that Space gets the opening pick, they were able to they were able to convert those rounds because of the fact that Space just created so much space for his team, just whether it was opening up A, whether it was opening up mid, whether it was cutting off rotations. He was just sort of all around, everywhere on the map. and that really just gave him this amount of opportunity to get in there and get the rest of his team in there, set him up for trades. Even when he wasn't playing aggressively, he was holding that sniper rifle in the back right there, and whenever he gets the tag, the rest of the team coming in and taking those pickoffs for him. So surprisingly, despite the fact that Space is actually a sub for EzMoney, he and the rest of the members are playing so well together. Like, roster change incoming, maybe.
Honestly, if I was one of these teams, I would definitely want to pick up Space. And we're gonna head into game number 2. We're going to raid for Hardpoint in Call of Duty Mobile Battle of the Gamers tournament right here on Stax' Game House YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for all the tournaments and all content coming out on Stax' Game House. And now raid a very classic Call of Duty map for Hardpoint. And it's going to be interesting here. It's a lot of respawn, which I'm excited to see what Arsenal's going to bring out. Space is going to try and get first blood right away, and it's nothing really happening. Space actually gets taken out right away. They're going to probably try and control him, and now Asta's going to go down to Sug. And now who can control that suite, honestly? Who can control that kitchen area? That's good. That's really going to be the answer.
Oh, look at this. Sug still somehow staying alive, getting taken down finally after getting a couple for his team right there. Ayo as well will be dropped. Crossfire's already being set up here. The lead will start to shrink 13 points to 10 points. That is currently dwindling so quick, and now the side of Arsenal taking the lead this time, 16 to 13. It is already a little bit troublesome, but oh, look at the spray down coming in from Xempi. He gets 1. He could have had 3, and that's going to be a little bit disappointing in the end, but he could have definitely come up a little bit bigger there. Space, though, trying to make something work, trying to find a little bit of an angle in this corner. Not going to find anyone just yet. Will be taken out, but the trade will not be available. It's Evil finding that kill as well. Once again, Shadow actually will be the one to do that refrag, and Ayo can't find the finishing blow, the final bullet. And a little bit left hanging for the side here of, for the side of EzMoney.
And EzMoney is just not able to coordinate well enough on this map. It just seems like Arsenal are just taking control of everything. We just saw Ayo left two kills on the table there. Really could have helped out the team getting both those kills to potentially move on. We got about 30 seconds until the point will move again, but it is just complete carnage right now. 60 to 13. Main Mike goes on a complete rampage there. Excuse me for the voice crack. And it's now 11 kills now with that airstrike coming on in. And Illustrata, this game is just turning into a mess for EzMoney.
Yeah. Well, it's a mess at the moment, but it's still something that they can clean up, right? You know the saying, don't ever cry over spilled milk, because I don't think it's completely out of the question yet that they can still take this back. They do need to start somehow getting the next point, already positioning for it. The moment it opens, it should be available, but it's going to end up in this garage area here when it unlocks. And the thing is, already Arsenal have it, and they have their operators up. The Annihilators are coming in already. So it is going to be a little bit of a problem. Space will just blow up right there. Main Mike takes him out with that Annihilator. Like we said, Asta will finish the job on the other side. Now they're still continuing to hold possession here, and it's a beautiful usage of utility that we're seeing, preventing anybody to get from getting onto the site right here. Space looking for that flank. Will find no one at all as he totally whiffs that shot in the end.
30 seconds now until the point will move one more time. It's 107 to 17. The last time we saw a scoreline like that was the first day in the amateur bracket, and that game actually ended up being as closer than we thought by actually 2 points. But I can't remember who that was, though. It was the first day. It seems like it was a long time ago. And that's going to be a couple more kills on to the side of Arsenal. They are just having a heyday on this. I can see why they're one of the top teams in the tournament. Shug is going to get 1. Can they get 2? No, they cannot. EzMoney's just not able to capitalize. Ayo actually does capitalize there finally, but ends up getting traded. Main Mike picks up 2 now, and it's just, this game is just kind of going all over the place. We're almost to that halftime mark, but EzMoney really needs to come together and during that short little time period in halftime to kind of work out some communication issues. I think that's what's part of the problem. They're not communicating well enough across the board. It's all 5 members, but Leenda has 2 kills at least, but that's going to be it for this first half. 150-17 for Arsenal. And Illustrado, Arsenal is just coming through in this second game.
So they got snowballed so hard on the side of EzMoney. They could not come back from this. The moment they gave up so much. They got a good start, but then then they were, it sort of turned around on them. Operators started coming in, kill streaks started coming in. It was just a mess here. Shadow with an amazing performance from him. I'd say it was a great all-around team effort that really carried them through to this victory, bringing us to a tie scoreline in this game number 2. So it's now currently 1-1. Third game is what we'll be seeing up next. But if you look at the performance right here, main Mike 20 kills, Shadow 17, and it's not just about the kills, because throughout this entire second map was just absolutely phenomenal. He was able to secure so many points for his team, able to lock them down, able to prevent the members of EzMoney from coming in and getting that victory. As we go into the third game, it was very, very rough, 100%. But I think this is the start. This is the game that we expected to see from the beginning. I think Arsenal are now finally coming in and be like, yeah, we're pretty much ready. We're going to show up here. And that's exactly what we're starting to see.
All right, now it is halftime before we get into game number 3. And we have a great halftime show for you today. And this was a 1v1. All right, this was a 1v1 between two Arsenal players, actually. This was between, I got to see my notes here. I can't remember everything. It's between Asta and Veg. And here's that video for you guys. It was a 1v1 competing for $100 on, I think it was firing range. So here's that video for you guys. Enjoy it. And then we'll take it right to a break, and we'll see you on the other side. And that's going to be a 1v1 between Asta from Arsenal and Veg. And you can catch all that action right here. They're going to be competing for $100. And thank you to Snacks for putting on this tournament. And really, in Illustrado, you've been here just as long as I have as casters. And really, Stacks has really put together such a great community and a great organization.
Oh yeah, I mean, just like events like this, I love the little halftime show, like with a 1v1 in the middle of the tournament. That's gotta be exciting for sure. I mean, Asta and Vig, two players who are really, really, amazing players. Completely. I just want to see who comes out of this on top. It's been a wild ride. This entire tournament has just been so much fun. Looking forward to seeing more. I mean, with how great these tournaments have been running, it would be a little bit of a surprise to see if it didn't actually work out in the end. I mean, I'd be surprised if we didn't see more, because it has just been a wild ride. It has been amazing. So we're finding out a little bit of information here, trying to get some info on the on the next game, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to are we going to Nuketown for the third map? Let me just double
No,
check that real quick.
third game we are on firing range for domination.
Right. So for
So,
those wondering, it's actually going to be firing range on domination, and then after that, it's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, what was the fourth map? Sorry,
fourth map
let me just pull that up real quick.
is
I think I
Meltdown. Is
meltdown,
going to
right?
Meltdown, search and destroy, and then we head to Nuketown for another domination match. But we are
Right.
getting our 1v1 ready to go, Illustrata. We will have Asta and Veg competing for $100 here during the halftime show.
All
And
right.
s-
I think we're
so,
ready to get to it.
nope, we're just waiting on one more. We're still waiting on Veg to show up. If you're in
Oh.
the chat, we're waiting on you, buddy. So, but before that, let's talk about Asta a little bit because we've gotten to see Asta play today. Asta's, probably one of the higher tier players, especially for Arsenal. And really, you got to watch Asta more than I did. So, what is Asta's gameplay like?
So the thing is, Asta is so versatile. What we've seen him do a lot lately is that he was able to pull off a lot of great flanks yesterday. And what I've seen from what I've seen yesterday, the way that he opens up sites, I think he plays second entry if I'm not mistaken on maps like Search and Destroy, because every time I see him, he's always really able to come up with those trades. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, chat. But what I've seen from Asta lately is that he was so effective with his team getting trade frags. So second entry seems to be what he's been playing. He was actually doing so great. He was actually doing so great yesterday all the way through. Even today, he was performing really quite well. Just a little bit of struggle in the first game, but still always that kind of anchor that you can rely on. On the side of Arsenal, excuse me. Yeah, and I think we're going to start to see a lot more from him. But before we go into this, of course, I just want to do a quick plug. Everybody who's watching, please make sure to like and subscribe and drop that like. If you want to join the Discord, hang out with us. Our Discord community is already 1,000 strong. And if you want to join that, the link is in the description below for the people who are not yet joining us in Stax' Game House.
And really, Stax' Game House is one of the best communities for the Call of Duty mobile scene. I highly recommend it. Both Illustrato and I are both in the Discord. I love looking through it, seeing what people are talking about, seeing if, for me, I like to scroll for memes. I look for a lot of memes in Discord. So, if you like memes, if you like Call of Duty, you like esports, head on over to Stax Game House Discord. So, and of course, you can always follow us, Illustrato and I, on our socials. You can follow me on Twitch, EV500, and you can also go over to Facebook and follow Illustrato, at Illustrato Cast. We're still waiting.
If you've got Instagram, you can hit me up on Caster Illustrato. That's at Caster Illustrato on Instagram. Yeah.
And we're just waiting here for a couple more minutes. He is on the way, apparently. Veg is on the way. But let's talk about the tournament a little bit more, Illustrato, while we wait for Veg to show up. Looking at the bracket, what matchup surprised you besides the Arsenal Tribe one? Which matchup was a shocker?
Well, if we look at the bracket right itself, starting up straight off, I think Pure Esports versus Ascension, that was one that really caught us off guard. The fact that EzMoney ended up here in the grand finals, that was a little bit of a surprise. Apex was one of the really strong teams as well coming into this one. And, we thought that Apex actually was going to go ahead and qualify for this, but Apex actually lost in the first round to EzMoney, which was a surprise. Apex, though, I think I'd say they underperformed in that first game, and that was the one where we saw this crazy close second game with a 148 points in domination, which still got turned around onto them. So
yeah, that was probably one of the craziest games I've ever casted. Was that moment when it was just 2 points separated them, and all of a sudden they came. EzMoney came back and was able just to capitalize in hardpoint and win the whole thing. So. And Illustrato, looking at the Superstar side of the bracket, what was the what was another surprise matchup that ended funny?
Yeah, so the thing is, I was a little bit surprised to see Seminole versus Tribe go that way in particular. I think it was Tribe going up for a 2-0 in the end when oh wait, I think it was a 2-1. But yeah, I did not expect Tribe to almost not make it. You know what I mean? Tribe was so good. That Seminole match was really good. That was really exciting to see. But just the way that it happened in the end, it was a little bit tight, and Tribe just barely managed to pull it through in the end as well. And if I may say, like on the superstar side, Knives only. Like I think we got to talk about that for real. That was one of the matches where nobody really expected to see nobody expected to see them actually get so close. I think they won one map, or they got very, very close to winning one map against Arsenal, of all people, of all teams, and they somehow managed to survive that. But we're about to get started into the game itself, I think, because I think Vague has already found his way into our lobby.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we are gonna be on Nuketown. It's a 1v1.
So yeah, $100.
$100 on the line here. Who do you want to win? Do you want Veg to win, or do you want Asta to win? And use the hashtag Asta win or hashtag Veg win. And here we go. Veg gonna be very calm. He's gonna go out to the right side of Nuketown and stay in front of the school bus. He does see Asta, though. He's going to get out the RPG. He doesn't land any damage, and now he doesn't even know he went in that truck, though. Oh, no, he doesn't know where he went. He doesn't know where Asta went at all. He's actually in front of school bus now. And now Asta just knows exactly where he's at, and this is going to be very close, but Vega's going to fire off some shots and gets it. Wow.
That was so close. I think Vague actually gets the knife. Just doesn't find the kill. He gets him so low, unable to finish it off. But nice cheeky little attempt to get close and to do it right there. But ooh, that's gonna be a quick finish right there.
Very quick.
Vague
coming in clutch there, tied 1-1 now. Can they go even farther? No, they can't. Vague is gonna go down again. That's 2 kills for the side of Asta. Asta's gonna just stick in front of the red truck there. Try and get Vague down there. Nope, not gonna happen. And Illustrato, it's kind of going back and forth here. And really, it's just kind of, I don't think anyone's really going to take a lead here. Ooh.
Oh well, we'll see, because this is its first to 25, so somebody's got to come out on top. So Asta is playing very aggressive, waiting for him to come out of the corner right now. Should get the second spray down, but it's a quick trade. And the RPG, the rocket launcher, will get the kill in response. He gets the spray down, though, but he gets taken out by a rocket. That's just gonna suck right here. Asta now camping out the corner. Rocket launcher will miss. Another opportunity right here to survive, to live another day. Vague fights back and gets us to a 4-4.
It is all tied up here, and this is kind of just becoming a very close matchup. They said it's the first to 25. That's going to take a little bit. There is 8 minutes still on the clock, so plenty of time to get that 25 points. And one thing we should discuss, though, Illustrato, is that some of the superstar side of the bracket, they're looking at the World Championship, so this has been great practice for them and great scrimming. Oh, and Asta picks up another kill. I know Asta is on the side of Arsenal. Same with Vague. I know they're one of the teams looking at the World Championships, as that is coming up here very soon.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, getting into that stage, getting closer and closer to that goal of winning. You really got to get in these tournaments like this. You got to grind. You got to be able to get good and, practice, go do that training. I mean, there's no other way. Scrims are great, and they'll take you far, but competing in actual tournaments gets you so much experience that, that allows you to participate in big tournaments and, gets that competitive experience up.
The action's kind of slowed down. Vega's going to get out that RPG. No damage is going to be found there. And now Asta is just going to kind of just wait behind the Nuketown sign and gets the kill. And it's now 8-5. Asta is having a heyday right now. And Illustrato, what does Veg have to do to kind of step it up here and get some points back?
Yeah, just work just exactly that. Just that. Like, just, get those spray downs, not get caught off by jumping cordite kills. Rocket launcher, does some damage. So that was close. That was a pretty close one, but it's a 3 kill gap. It's not gonna be that easy.
Once again, you're watching Stax' Gamehouse Battle of the Gamers halftime show. A 1v1 between Arsenal, Asta, and Vague. These two are competing for $100 versus 25. Will win that $100. That's definitely going to be dominoes tonight for somebody. And now Asta gets the RPG to finally do more damage. Only has to tap Asta, and that will be super nice for him. He has not been able to find anything with that rocket launcher, but gets taken out immediately. Asta has a 2-kill lead, 10-8, and really 1v1s. I am probably the worst man to play a 1v1. I always talk a lot of smack, but I always get beat. I'm one of those people that always does that. And Asta, did not find any damage there, and so goes down.
Oh, yeah.
So, and Illushot, I don't know if you're like that, if you're good at 1v1s or not. 1v1s are very interesting because you don't know where other people are. You know, you gotta play somewhat tactical. And okay, as we say here.
No, the thing is, for me, 1v1s are like all about the mentality. You know, it's like reading your opponent and trying to figure out what they're doing, where they're coming from. You know, what they'll do next because you got to realize you have to always think about the opponent. Like they swung. I killed him when he swung wide last time, so he's probably gonna swing narrow this time around. You know, and then you always got to think about, he went to the high ground last time, so he's probably not gonna try that again. So you always got to be thinking about that, just like that. So Asta actually had the good idea because he had a good read right there. So it's 13-9, and it's a pretty decent gap right here. Vig is in a very precarious situation because he's currently being read. Asta's knowing when to fall back, when to go up and play a little bit more aggressive and find that kill, because in a 1v1 you really got to know how to read your opponent. They actually do spot each other, and you see Asta, he just knows what's up. He's got a great read onto Vig at the moment.
His aim is very precise, I will say that. And finally Vig picks up a kill after going on a 5-0 deficit there. I mean, 5 kills for nothing. Didn't get a kill back. So, and Vig didn't realize he came right out the front door, and luckily was able to react in time. And that is going to be 14-11 now. Still in favor of Asta, but Vig does have time to bring this back with 3 minutes, 45 seconds now. And now Asta's going to go down again. Really, Vig should just, post up somewhere. We're seeing the spawn swap again.
Contact with enemy.
Vig's going to fire off some rounds. Doesn't find it. He's going to throw the rocket launcher. No damage given there. Asta's just hanging out behind the blown up car there. And that's going to end in the death for Vig. 10 kills remaining for Asta and Illustrato. This game is only 3 kills apart. And, I'm expecting to see some fireworks here at the end. And what do you think?
3 kills, you got to make that up. It's like, got a couple more. So it's very possible that we'll see a very, very close scoreline coming towards the end of this. For me, though, I think Asta, he's just playing really lights out. He's playing very well right here. Sometimes he's getting caught off a little bit too aggressive, but that's all good. He still got the lead in the end. Does have the aim. Will bring out that rocket launcher. And, it's been a very good, slow but steady pace for him. He's been isolating those angles really quite well. He loves this car angle. He's been playing it so well here. And he's punished Vig time and time again for trying to peek him at this car angle.
And that is now going to be 15-14. It is now 1 kill between these two. And now can Vig capitalize on that? And he does. It's going to be all tied up now at 15 apiece with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining now. Vig is going to pick up a 3rd kill. He's on a rampage. He's going 5 for nothing right now. And he is just going back and forth. He is just timing these spawn swaps like crazy, but finally goes down there. That was a 5-1 kill to death right there. That was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, 2 minutes left, and they've brought us dead even right here. Asta getting a little bit caught off. Try to spray through, but the car will blow up in his face. Finally gets punished for taking that angle. He has been favoring that angle quite a lot, but now it's going to blow up in his face quite literally. Asta going for that spray down as well. And we'll just play a little bit more passive, going back to that favorite car angle. Now they're just shooting each other from cars. It's a classic standoff. It's a classic showdown. But it's going to be Vig to be pushing in this time. We'll get that kill. 2 points in the lead now. Vig might actually take this. We only have 1 minute and 24 seconds left in the game.
And these,
Oh no, he's gonna get another one. Yeah, his timing is great.
he's
man.
got it figured out finally when the spawn swaps are happening. I know that's a big thing. When Call of Duty Black Ops 3 came out to the PC, I know that was a big thing in playing hardcore mode, is figuring out the spawn swaps. And now Vague, he's just gonna go crazy now. 21-16, 5-point lead. And can he capitalize and end this and walk away with that $100 and order himself some Dominoes?
Oh my God! Do not make me want pizza right now, because I am so hungry. You have no idea.
I've now said it twice. No regrets
Yeah,
yet.
you have, and I hate you. It's like this whole domino effect. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm pulling out the puns. You've brought this upon yourself. Upon yourself.
Oh boy, you got jokes now, Illustrator. You got jokes, but you know who isn't joking around? That's gonna be Vague, and he has 23 kills now. He is 2 away from taking home the grand prize of $100. Heck, he could buy some McDonald's with that. Who knows? But that's gonna be 24. 1 kill away. 10 seconds remaining, and it is going to be GG, ladies and gentlemen. Vague is now a champion in a 1v1. And he gets the last kill with 1 second remaining. What? That was great. That was absolutely fantastic, Illustrato. And I feel kind of bad now for making you more hungry than you usually are. And
I'm gonna hit you with puns as punishment.
That's don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, you are halfway across the world, so. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break here and get ready for game number 3 as we go to firing range. And it's going to be domination. So it's going to be one heck of a match. Don't go anywhere. Don't miss a thing. Stay right here on Stax' Game House, and we'll be right back.
I don't wanna live, sleep, thinking about everything we could be. Let's just see what comes to be. She said we're all made in Hollywood, fake loving and hating on silver screens, believing everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe. We just see everything. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything. You seem so rehearsed, but do you really care? I always feel like you're never aware. You're a part of me, but we're so apart. Where is your heart? Now I don't wanna live, sleep, thinking about everything we could be. Let's just see what comes to be. She said we're all made in Hollywood, fake loving and hating on silver screens, believing everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe. We just see everything. We just see everything. We just see everything. We just see everything.
And welcome on back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam, EB500. Joining me to my, well, technically be my right, is Illustrato. And Illustrato, welcome to game number 3, to the grand finals. It's been great. It's 1-1. Arsenal, easy money. I mean, what can we expect here for game 3 as we go to firing range?
Yeah, so that little break just might give EzMoney some time to think about what went wrong in that last match. So, if anything, it's time to pull a Coach Carter move, just be like, yeah, give that inspiring speech. It's halftime, pull it out of the bag, see what they got. But it's still going to be a tough one because, for reals, it's still Arsenal that they're going up against, and it's never going to be an easy game coming up next. But we might see it on Meltdown because Meltdown's coming up next, and we got another domination one. This is where a team like Arsenal starts to shine. We might go to a game 5. I think we might go to game 5, considering we're going to go back into search and destroy in game number 4. But if I'm going to make a prediction, I'd say that Arsenal are going to take this one.
And who knows? I mean, it's the grand finals. Anything can happen here. And Illustrato, I'm very excited to tell you, hey, game number 3 right now. It's starting. Firing range, domination. Who will walk away the victor in this one? We have 75 points to get to, and really, Illustrato, what are the big points to control here?
For me, you got to have tin. You got to have tin, you got to have wood, and you got to have that trailer, right? These are the 3 most important parts of the map to be able to take that B side, because you need to take that early on. But the question is, who will be going for the early control very, very quickly? And already we're starting to see making a move for it right now. It's going to be an easy B mid control here, and it's going to be a successful one. Almost successful, though. It will be denied by Leyenda. And they actually get that cap right there. So it's an early B cap for the side, of Arsenal. And the thing is, this early control here could lead to a triple cap. And you can already see it here. Triple cap this early on. So quick right there. What on earth, Arsenal? They just took it home. It's a home run for them. All 3 bases.
And really, that is the difference between a highly trained team, a team that's been together for a while, knows this map. But we forget about one person, and that is going to be Space. He has 3 kills so far, and Kings has 4, but he just got taken out as well. Can Space actually do something? He does walk into a member of Arsenal, and he's going to actually chase it. It's going to be evil. Can he win this battle? He does. That's going to be 1 kill for Space added to his kill list. And luckily, Arsenal, no, they're going to go for the triple cap again. But A site is going to be taken over by EzMoney. So it's not going to be a triple cap quite yet. They did for a little bit, but it got taken out very quickly. Leyenda trying just really had a tough time there on point C when Arsenal did have the triple cap. Got traded out, but now the target should be on this B site for EzMoney. Leyenda gonna fire some shots down. Saw main Mike down there. Space got taken out by main Mike as well. Sug gonna pick up 1 kill. Can they get anything done? Oh no, the RC car coming on through, but he gets the kill. Sug, oh my lord, he almost got killed there. Ooh, that was scary. Ooh, I'm kind of clinching there a little bit, Illustrato.
So it is a very clinchy game here, as it's 23-53. Kind of sweaty for both of these sides. Evil looking for that double, not going to get it though. Leyenda will go down in the end. Now it's Thug. He's going to try to make an attempt to get over that to the B site, but it's not going to happen. Kings will be able to do that, but not for very long though. He gets taken out, and the trades, Exempi finally popping off here. It's what we've been waiting to see. Exempi is one of those great players, but we have not seen that much from him this game, this series just yet. And B now being still controlled by the side, of Arsenal.
And Space really tried to get onto that B site, but it wasn't going to happen. Now it's going to be a triple cap for Arsenal, and that's going to be it. 75. That's it.
Lost that round, but it's not over.
It's not over yet, though. That was halftime, and now we are going into the second half, and really EzMoney just has to try and get onto these points quickly, because Arsenal is going to come out swinging one more time in the second half, Illustrato, and really it's going to be trying to get onto that B side as quickly as possible. But Shadow is just having a heyday.
Shadow,
what is going on? That was 4 kills. What just happened? Wow.
4 bullets, 4 kills. Beautifully done. Look at that. Shadow, absolutely insane.
Using that operator weapon, it just finds everybody who's trying to get on that B site for easy money. And now XMP is going to be up in that sniper's nest, and he's going to finally get taken out. He has 11 kills on the day. And really, Arsenal showing up. That's going to be a triple cap, Illustrato.
Yeah, triple cap here. And it looks like this domination is very, very strong here for the side of Arsenal. 2 caps right now because, finally, the side of Easy Money has gained 1 in response. Main Mike now has the Annihilator in his hands. Gets 1 beautiful shot, and that's absolutely beautiful. Looking for another. Sees the back. Not going to find him, though. Looking for this flank. Gets it in the end. So that's 2 for him right now. Still has a couple bullets in the chamber. See what he can do with it, though. Looking for some members. We'll stay on him for a second, but he's currently being locked up. Doesn't matter. Gets a beautiful tag, though. Not going to get the frag, but finally does. And, main Mike, dude, he's doing a lot of work for us.
Everybody is firing on all cylinders for Arsenal. Easy Money is just getting taken apart here. Vague is back in this game. He has 12 kills, and now he is going to find 1 more. That's going to be 13. XMP is going to be at 15. He's going to throw a nade. He knows someone's over there. Oh, yep, there he is. That shrug. Oh, nice takeout there. That is going to be a 128 to 54 with 3 minutes remaining. It's another triple cap. There's really nothing Easy Money can do here. They got to enable Space somehow. Space has got to find a way to get into a higher point and just find the members. But he just can't. He has 12 kills on the day, but that doesn't matter compared to main Mike, who has 18 kills. And that's going to be 145 now. Another triple cap. The triple cap still remains. And Illustrato, take us home for the rest of the match.
Yep. I'm Big. He gets like 4 kills with the Annihilator as well for that. And it's just... it was just beautiful play right there, just showing how dominant they are. They basically ran away with that game, starting off with that triple cap. And from the very beginning, Arsenal with that domination, able to snowball through it. And that's the thing. Arsenal gets so scary when you let them snowball like that, and it's so difficult,
And Vague, 3,000.
I think. Let's double check on that real quick. But if I'm not mistaken... We'll do a quick check. I think we're getting a message that we're having no audio.
Check. Can you guys hear us at home? I think it should be working. Nothing should have changed. I just couldn't have changed. But anyway, we're back in the broadcast booth. It looks like everything is working on my end. So, but Illustrato, that was one heck of a domination game. Firing range just absolutely was dominant for Arsenal. And you said at the beginning of the broadcast that Arsenal is very good with game modes that you respawn in. Search and Destroy, obviously, they're okay on, but they're really going to struggle there. So really, how important were these 2 games to them?
Yeah, it's really good for them to take it. If they want to not see a map 5, if they want to have a good chance at going all the way here, they want to win those respawn maps because they're amazing at them. That's how Arsenal is. Arsenal is one of those great respawn teams. We saw how they did against Tribe yesterday. A little bit of a struggle in terms of the search and destroy, but we'll see. I still think that this is going to go towards Arsenal because they have such a good advantage right now. It's a 2-1 scoreline. If they win this next match, it's going to be victory for them. But the thing is, it's going to be search and destroy. I think if we're going to see a game 5, this is the way to do it. And I think Easy Money have a really good chance of taking us to game 5.
And you might be right. Who knows? But it is the grand finals. We're going to head to game number 4 after this quick timeout. We're going to take a 3-minute pause and get ready for game 4. So stay right here. Don't touch that browser, and we'll be right back. And welcome on back, ladies and gentlemen. Adam EV500, Illustrato right over there. And we're going to hop right into game, ladies and gentlemen, into Search and Destroy on Meltdown. And this is going to tell us a lot about who's going to win this game, who's going to win the grand finals. We know that EzMoney has what it takes to beat Arsenal in a Search and Destroy map. But does Arsenal now have the momentum?
It is going to be rough because Arsenal, they just took the last two maps so convincingly right here. So they're going to have to dig deep on the side of EzMoney if they want to be able to, get these first rounds here. And this is a very different story, coming into this game. So Space already going down, their entry fragger, the person that they look forward to getting those kills for them. So that's an early loss right there. They managed to bring it back. They do have a good map control right here, but Kings will drop to that shotgun right there, very close angle, and it's now to a 3v4.
We saw it. Oh, Leanda's gonna get. Oh man, that was just unlucky and unfortunate for Leanda. Just had to be.
Actually sucks.
And just like in the first Search and Destroy map we had today, Arsenal takes round number 1, and now it's really going to be a question, can EzMoney respond back? That was a very slow pace round. It wouldn't surprise me if Arsenal try and move a little bit quicker this time. They are a very aggressive team, as we saw in Domination and on Hardpoint. They just love to go ham on those kind of game modes. But let's see what happens here. Space is actually going to have that sniper rifle in hand, but Shadow's going to come and try and flank there. Oh, no, and Space is down again. That is not good for EzMoney. They cannot allow him to die like that.
Yeah, he's been instrumental to the success of this team. But if he keeps losing those picks like that, it's going to be very, very difficult for them to continue on. And just like this, as you can see already, a 3v5, so 3v4 rather, doing a little bit better this time. And it's now a 3v3 because main Mike getting that pick onto Leyenda. Ayo looking for something here in this 2v2, bringing it back really quite quickly. And it's looking like quite a brawl here on Meltdown. 1v2 right now, and Xempi all alone here. Sees one, gets one. Can he get the trade? Almost does, and he actually fails to do it in the end. What a good attempt right there from Xempi, but will fall short a little bit in the end, bring us to a 1-1 scoreline.
And here we go, round number 3. What can happen here? It's tied 1-1. We just saw EzMoney really step it up there. Nice job there to end that round and capitalize on the advantage there. Space, once again, he is all alone. And the bomb plant is happening very quickly onto B. Space is the only one over there. Now can they get some help? Sug is going to get absolutely just wiped out right away. He knows that there's somebody there. He sees main Mike. Can he capitalize on it? He actually doesn't see anybody. Now it's a 3v5. This is not going at all. But finally, a kill on the side of EzMoney. It is now going to be a 4v2. And really, you just have to be careful. Shadow's going to pick up Space now. Shadow with a 4K in the last round with his operator revolver. And now it is a 3v1. Can AO actually live this round? No, maybe not. But he gets the trade, but ends up dying. And that's going to be 2-1 in for the side of Arsenal. And Illustrato, what is happening here with EzMoney?
Yeah, no, they're doing all right, but they're just a little bit too spread out. The trades aren't really going their way. They're trying to secure map control, but they're getting pushed from multiple angles. So, if I were the side of, EzMoney, I'd say they'd do a little bit better if they maybe stick together, get a little bit more trades in their favor. It's just not going up for them because right now it's a brawl here, as you can see. Now they're rushing into rushing into generator. So let's see what they can find here. It's now a 2v3. So this definitely works out a little bit better for them until Vague comes in from that side. Gets one, though. Is able to do it. Now it's Vague all alone, 1v1 versus AO. And they have information on where each other are at the moment. So now it's going to be the mind games here. Mind game 1v1. Who will prevail?
AO has the bomb, and finally finds Vague, and Vague just gets blown up instantly. And that's going to be 2-2. We're tied here. And this is the last one until halftime. So this is the last chance for Arsenal to really do something on attack. I don't think they'll be able to do much on defense. I think we're going to see EzMoney come out very aggressively. Evil has 0 kills right now, which is very concerning. in the first match and on basically every other matches, he was averaging almost 10 kills a game. So
Yeah.
Space has very low. He has to be very careful. Shadow tried to get the RPG bomb plant happening very quickly on the B site, and now it is now a 2v5 now, 2v4 to be exact. Oh, I moved away too quickly there. And now and a great fight there by AO, and AO is going to be the sole surviving member for this EzMoney team. Can he do something? It's a 2v1. He's won this once before. Can he win it again for his team? Can he come up clutch? Stay on him right now, and now he knows that both players are over there. But the question is, can he get 2 kills and get the defuse? No, he cannot.
Ooh.
That is going to be a third round for the side of Arsenal. I didn't see that one going in any other way, though. That was going to be very difficult. 15 seconds to 2 kills and the defuse.
For sure. I mean, it's possible, but the thing is, he was out of position. And, the angles that they've taken, it just wasn't going in his way at all. It's just very rough. But we'll see. Maybe in the next one, he'll have another chance. A lot of missed opportunities for clutches, but crossfires have been good, and it's another hit onto the generator real quick. It's a B-side, which is all about it. Space finally getting the open pick, making it work for his team. King's looking to get in there as well. Second entrying, but not currently finding anybody. It's actually him to go down in the end. The backup was a little bit too slow. Leanda unable to get anything in the back. He gets taken out as well, and now it's going to be AO currently in a 1v4, and he's going to get wiped out. And that rush just did not work out for their team.
No, it did not. I don't know why they went to the B site. I think that was super predictable. Round 1, run to the B site. That's where Arsenal went every single round. I don't understand that decision there. They really need to attack another site and get these guys to move somewhere else. And see, once again, we're seeing both teams just running for this B site. That just doesn't... Why would you go to the B site when you could just run a fake or something? And who knows, though? It's going to be another 5v5 clash on the B site. And finally, 2 members go down on the side of Arsenal. That hasn't happened. But, the bomb planter gets taken out. And now Space is going to have to really step up to the plate here. He only has 3 kills on the day. It is a 2v2 now. Can they get this done? Can EzMoney get this round and at least be within 1? They're going to throw out the trophy system. There's Space. It's going to be a 1v2 now. Can he stay up? But no, it's not going to happen. It's going to be 5-2 now. And Illustrato, EzMoney's falling apart.
Yeah, and wow, what a round right there. It is Arsenal who look to put the final nail in the coffin in this very last round of the tournament. This is what could be the very last round of this tournament. So, this is the best opportunity for EzMoney. Unfortunately, this could be the end of the line right here unless they do something big. But look at this Space going to go for that flank around. So this might be the best chance that they've had in a while. But the rest of the members already dropping left and right here. Left, the Lurker, the only one left alive here. And Space against 2. Has the information onto 1. Will get peeked from one angle. Could be the other. But this might be the last chance for him. Now Space... He's going to get pushed right now from both sides, and he's going to be taken out, and that's going to be it. That's GG. Arsenal taking the grand finals in a very, very convincing 6-2 final scoreline.
And Illustrato, that is our grand champion right there, and I couldn't be more happy for these guys. And really, if you just take a look there, XMP, 1,440 popped off in that game. Vague as well, Main Mike are your top 3 people in that. But really, what an amazing game. What an amazing tournament. And what an amazing grand finals we had here. And really, Arsenal was the best. At the end of the day, Arsenal was the best.
I mean, there's no denying it here. Arsenal just beat everybody straight up. I mean, it was a fair fight all throughout. There's a couple of instances when things got a little bit hairy and you thought there was like a little bit of a ray of hope, especially coming after game number 1. But after the momentum that Arsenal picked up in those game modes, it was just absolutely a bloodbath here. So it's absolutely difficult to come back from that, especially when you don't have the momentum on your side. So, great job from Arsenal and EzMoney. They definitely should be proud of themselves. Ooh, there's a fly in my room. And should be absolutely proud of themselves because of the way that they performed. But, it's just something that you can take as like experience coming into the further tournaments, going forward, because they did prove themselves. They did show why they are rising amateurs. They did so great. And I guess I think they should be proud of themselves because they came what they accomplished to do, shown that they can go up against the big boys. And
Mhm.
I think that I think that overall this was a victory for everyone involved.
It definitely was. You're absolutely right. I think the biggest defining moment in this grand final was that game 3 with domination. Just the way that Arsenal just came together and really worked as a team. We saw Shadow. Well, they went out for the triple cap in the first half of the match, and then in the second half, Shadow coming out with a 4K with the operator pistol revolver, and then we saw another one. I can't remember. I think it was Main Mike, or it was Main Mike who came out with that as well, and just really controlled that entire game. There was no chance for EzMoney to come back in that. They shut down. They figured out, hey, Space is going to be the man who is going to carry this team, and they shut him down every single time. They found him, they killed him. And that, and EzMoney should be proud. They played awesome today. They have a lot of things to take away. I'm excited to see what else they can bring to other tournaments. But Arsenal was the better team today. They ended up, they beat Tribe in the semifinals, which was totally unexpected. Illustrano, you got to cast that game, and really just why is Arsenal actually going to be a top tier team? Are they going to be at the World Championships? Are they going to be talked about here?
Yeah, the thing is, I think that Arsenal are going to be in the conversation. There are really solid team, and I think we're going to see more from them very, very soon. They have been performing amazing. They have been such a good unit all together, and that's really for me what makes great teams. When you have multiple different people that. It's not just one superstar, but everybody sort of coming together and doing great performances. We really start to see teams that are great. So, this is exactly what we're hoping to see from them, and hoping that later on in the tournament, in later tournaments and maybe the World Championships, we'll see them make an appearance and make a showing here because they definitely got what it takes. A little bit unfortunate that Tribe weren't able to show up as much, but these are now, I'd say, two teams that are definitely really really teams that we can look out for, look up to, and say, yeah, these guys are insane, these guys are crazy. I want to see how far they can go, what they can accomplish, especially at Worlds. You know what I mean?
And you're exactly right, and that's coming around. That's coming up very soon. I can't remember the dates. Oh, there we go. We're getting the highlight package for you guys, so you guys can watch the amazing stuff we get to show you.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second because I'm trying to figure out which video is which. But Illustrato, you're going to be watching the World Championships, obviously. I will be as well. What are things should these teams be preparing for as they go?
Yeah, I think they need to start studying all these teams. They really need to start studying the meta all across the world because it's very strong. NA is a good region, but there's a lot of other regions that you got to watch out for. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of strong teams all across the world, all across, everywhere, which we basically need to sort of see and watch out for. And in order to do that, you got to prepare yourself because the meta in North America, it's very different from all across the world. Everybody plays different. Every region plays different. Everyone has different call-outs, and you got to be able to be ready for that because coming up to a global stage, you're coming up to the world stage, you can't just be in NA, you can't just be in EU, you can't just be in Asia. It has to be. You have to be prepared for everybody because everybody plays this game so differently. And a lot of teams, they're more prepared in more game modes than others. You got to know which team. You got to know which teams are good at what. You got to do your research. You got to do your homework, and that's basically it. At the end of the day, it's all about knowing, how you're gonna do it. But I think as well, one of the things that you got to do, as an up and coming team, is to be mentally prepared for this because that's a lot of work that you're gonna be about to put in, right? Like it's a lot of work that you have to be ready for, and it's all going to lead to this moment in the World Championships, this moment in the grand finals or whatever. You got to be studying, you got to be preparing, and you got to be mentally and physically ready for it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as much as fun as we have had with this tournament, all good things must come to an end, and we want to thank you, the viewer, for tuning in for every single day of this tournament. It has been a pleasure and an honor to cast this tournament. Illustrato, thank you so much for your hard work, for being here every single day, and thank you to Black and Blue, Kasaya Stacks, It's Jay, Drizzle, everybody who helped work on this tournament. Once again, thank you guys so much for your help. It has been one awesome tournament, and once again, Arsenal is your grand champion right here at Stax' Game House Battle of the Gamers tournament. And we're going to end off with some highlights. Illustrato, any final thoughts?
No, I think we're just looking forward to more because I think this community is growing. If you want to join this community, just drop, join us in the Discord. It's right there in the description if you want to hang out with us and come say hi. And it's just been an amazing time overall.
Well, that's going to do it for me. Once again, my name is Adam EV500. Joining me, Illustrato, and from everybody at Stax' Game House, have a good night.
This love that you never started, you once destroyed a broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back.
Get the party.